Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is OTJ or Evans Artist. Thank you for joining me on a new. So today I had this bright idea to transfer a sketch that I did on one of my sketchbooks to my other sketchbook, which is my painting sketchbook, and to just see if I can paint them. I have this vision for them, and I wanted to see if I could paint them, make them look like what I had in my head. So I was just sketching. It took me a while to get the sketch of the girl, but I did, and I am really happy with the way the sketch came out. I was just doing everything from my head, like I had no reference, nothing to guide me. But yeah. So when I'm sketching to paint, I like to just do a slight shade of the where the shadows and other parts of the leaf. Just what I was doing. So the reason why I decided to do this was also to try to find a painting style that I like. I like simple paintings, simple sketches, but I also like very detailed paintings. Like I have two styles that I want to have. I want to have a very simple like illustration type of style, but also one that's very detailed and very oh my god, you can see every intrinsic detail. And it's sorry for the background noise. So that was the goal with this, was to see if I can just to know the kind of painting style I have currently, and also if I can paint to match my art style. Do I have like a lot of art styles, but for now this is one of them. Okay, this is my that was my homemade silver palette that I made. Also a burnt sienna that I mixed from scratch. You can kind of see that I mixed it from scratch. It doesn't really look, it looks more purple than burnt sienna, but it's okay. I wanted to learn how to mix it from scratch. What's with the accent? Yes, I was outlining the two girls. Whenever I'm drawing or painting portraits, I always I don't know if it's like an habit, I always tend to do two ranges of skin color, one light, one dark. Even if they're both black girls, they're both black girls, but I just wanted to prove that I can do the two types of skin, like ranges of skin color. So yeah. Oh my gosh. This is also the burnt sienna that I mixed from scratch. But I think burnt sienna is actually quite easy to mix. Like it's just brown, shade of brown, which I think it's easy to mix. Like burnt umber, I had to use black, red, and I think yellow. No, black, red, and blue. A little bit of yellow. It was kind of confusing, but I was satisfied with what I had. Yeah. Okay, so using the same burnt sienna, just I lighten it up a bit to paint her skin. I want something very simple. I don't want to I was not going for, oh my god, I want it to be so realistic. No, because what I had in my head wasn't realism. So I wanted something very simple, and I just covered the girls generally with I did a mid-tone coverage, if that makes sense. Here I mixed the burnt sienna with the burnt umber with some burnt sienna and I think yellow, just to lighten it up a bit. So that was the general skin color. Oh, I think I need to mix that burnt sienna again because I like the way it looks here. Oh. I really had fun doing this, but oh my god, it took so much time. So yeah, I was adding the, let's see, lighter parts of the face. But then looking at it now, it doesn't make a difference. Like it looks like it's the same color. Time skip. I already done the hair of the other girl. I wasn't actively filming, but I was also filming. I don't know if you guys get me. So I mixed my burnt umber, burnt sienna, yellow ochre, yellow to get some of the light shade for for her to. Excuse me. It was a guess game. Most of what I was doing was I was just guessing. Like, oh, okay, this could work. This could work. This should work. Most times when I'm painting, I'm guessing as I'm painting along the way, and I'm like, oh, okay, I could do this. I could do that. That's what this was, and it did come out okay. Like it came out well, which I am glad. Like look. Another time skip. As I said, I wasn't actively filming. But yeah, so I decided to do her hair purple. I don't know. Another thing I've noticed at this time is I always like to have a pink and purple. Mind you, I'm not a pink girl. Like I don't like pink, but I don't know what pushed me to make her hair pink. But you know what? I'm not mad. So her hair, the second girl, I don't know what's called her. Her hair is purple, and in this video, mostly I'm going to focus on her because the videos I took were mostly of her. It was not intended, but that's just how it happened. And because I've never painted skin this. No, I'm not gonna say I've never. I have painted skin this dark, but I guess in my style. I don't know because I paint, in my sketchbook. What am I saying? Anyways, for the hair, I actually enjoyed doing her hair because I was just going with the flow with what I have in my head, no reference in a way. But I love that we turned out. So I was just with my brush. I used that same brush for everything. It suffered. Just my tiny brush, and it doesn't look tiny, but it is tiny. It suffered. So I mixed all as possible shades of purple that I could mix. I don't know if it's the color that I have, like the blue I have. I know it's ultramarine blue, but sometimes I think it's cobalt blue, and they made a mistake and put ultramarine blue because I don't know. I can't get as like the kind of purples that I want, and also the kind of greens that I want. Also the kind of oranges. I think the yellow I'm using is a deep yellow, and I'm using a deep red, which doesn't make sense. But that's what I bought because I didn't know all this until after I bought the colors, and I was noticing I'm like, why are they not giving what they're supposed to give? So the mixes are kind of off, but I kind of come to like them. So here, okay. Oh my gosh, sorry. Yes, you guys would have seen. So the page was just too empty, and I was like, I don't want to leave it like that. It's just too empty. So I filled it with orange at first. It still felt empty, so I was like, let me add something whimsical since the girls look whimsical, and I like whimsical stuff. I mean, it's good to have a whimsical page on my sketchbook. So I was like, you know what? Let me look for something. So I saw this beautiful lamp. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna paint it. And so I painted it. I have never painted anything like this. I'm not a lover of plants or like floral stuff. I mean, I don't eat it. I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. I don't just know why. But this, I really liked. I really enjoyed. I enjoyed painting it. I changed some things up, obviously. Like it wasn't purple. It was gold, I think. But I'm like, nah, I don't want gold. I want purple. Oh, the paints are acrylic is so transparent. It's so annoying how transparent acrylic is. Like, I think it's the brand that I'm using, honestly, because there's some that have really good coverage, but this brand that I bought, I didn't know that the coverage was this bad. Because again, I ordered the paints. I didn't go. The place is so far from where I stay. So I ordered the paints. This voiceover is there's no editing. I'm not even editing. I'm going to post it again. Yeah, so it annoyed me, but I have come to like the transparency, honestly. I sometimes use it like watercolors. If you guys saw my short, go check my short. Yeah, so was adding the lemon green highlights. How did I mix this up? I think it was green with yellow and then I don't even know. But I have viridian green. Yes, from my old paint set. So just mix that up with some yellow painting, trying to make it look okay, smooth, not jaggedy. It was annoying the living hell out of me, but bless God, I was able to do it. I loved adding the highlights. It was like, oh my gosh, look at it pop. And then I use my hand to blend. Yes, I use my hand to blend. Everybody does that, especially if you're using acrylics. Come on, don't lie. Yeah, so added more. No, I won't say these are highlights, but yeah. Oh yeah, I moved to. There are two. Yeah, so this is the second one, and then I moved back because I'm like, yeah, I want to add some pink. For someone who doesn't like pink, I use pink a lot in my paintings. But yeah, I liked it. So I moved to the second one. This second one is like this. I don't know, anger stuff. That was like it's too plain. So I want to add some ribbons, pink ribbons, just to match with the pink girl. But again, I feel like it's too transparent, so I had to do multiple layers upon layers, lighten the pink because it dries darker, and then and then try to make it whimsical, and then add highlights and add white on top of it just for it to like show this. It stressed me. I think I used the whole day to do this sketchbook spread, like not the whole day, but like the whole time I allocated for painting that day to do this. I'm not complaining, but it took time. But thankfully, I like the outcome. I love the highlights I put on this thing. The highlights are so good. Highlights just make things pop. Like, ooh, look at me putting it on this leaf again to make it pop. Make it pop. Okay, sorry. And so yeah, we are finished. Look at my painting. I love her hair. Oh my gosh, I love her hair so much. I said it has stars because I don't know. I think it's cute. Yeah. Blue, yellow, red stars. Lined it with white just to make it pop because I'm like it's too blended into a page. So yeah, if you want something to pop, put white on it. Add the stars. The earrings were not planned. The pearls on their head were not planned. Nothing was planned in this page. But you know what? I like it. There's so much you can do. Add some white to make the page pop. Make it pop. Sign my name because it's my painting. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like midnight and I'm doing this, but I really want to do this. But yes, that's the end, guys. Thank you, guys. I'm going to do some zooming in now. Enjoy. Thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. See you in the next video. Bye.